Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, The Horse Thing. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kara. If you're back, so glad to see you again. Today, we are back in Wild Horse Islands on the spring event. So ever since I posted the video on trading in 800 plus butterflies, which if you have not seen that video, you definitely should. I will link it down in the description below. You guys have been asking me, what is like my collection routine? How did I get so many butterflies so fast? I went ahead and gave you guys a poll and I was like, how many people want to see this? And a lot of you guys were like, I really want to know. So I was like, okay, let's go make the video. Here we are, and today I'll be showing you guys my butterfly routine. No gatekeeping here. I'm going to show you guys what I did and how I got all those butterflies literally in like 3 hours. So first up, there are actually multiple ways that you can get butterflies. So mainly there are 3 islands that you can find them on. I'll actually show it right here on the board. Okay, it is not on the board. Very strange. But anyway, you can get butterflies on mainland, Forest Island, and Royal Island, I believe. So mainland is the starter island first off, and then Forest is unlocked at level 20, and Royal is shortly after that. Plus, you use butterflies to come in here and trade them to Luna, and Luna will give you rewards in exchange, which includes a whole bunch of spring event accessories and the spring event horses for 2024. So as you can see here, this is what the butterfly looks like. You can walk right up to it. You don't have to stop and click it. You can just walk right up and you can get butterflies. I don't have very many right now because I did just film my video trading in all my butterflies. So here's another one. Just run up to it, collect it. All right. So mainland is actually a decent way to get them. I have noticed that there are quite a few in the valley back here, so in between like Toby's house and the other mountain over here. In that valley, yes, that is actually a pretty good way. I have also heard that there's a ton up by the breeding center, but me personally, I haven't seen that many up near here, but supposedly there are, so y'all let me know if that works for you. For me, it hasn't been the greatest. So that works well, if you're a new player. However, it doesn't take that long to get to level 20. So, actually, I just realized my stats aren't on. There are my stats. Anyway, if you do get to level 20, Forest Island, personally, I recommend very much. So we can head over to Royal really quick, though, which I will show you guys why I prefer Forest over Royal. So Royal, as you can see, it is a decently large map. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a large map, But often when it comes to collecting things, larger maps are a little bit harder. I also don't like that it goes up into 3 peaks. I feel like it's very repetitive. It doesn't give a lot of time for the butterflies to spawn in before you have to go back through that same area. And it just makes a lot more sense to not be on such a big map. So the same kind of things apply to mainland. Again, it works well, but it's not like the best way to maximize your butterfly collection potential just because of the way that you would have to go. Like you would have to go up and then you would have to hit this point, but then you'd have to go back the way you came and go back up and then down and back up again and then back down. And it's just, there's no point. So, now that those 2 options are out, the last island that it leaves us with is Forest. So Forest is personally the best island, in my opinion, to go collect butterflies. So, big reason being, this is a small map. I mean, you can see my player in, proportion to Forest Island compared to Royal. It's a small map, which is completely fine. So, I've noticed pretty much, I'll just show you, I'll just kind of run through what I do while I talk. If I run through here, it is a small map, so it works very well. Also, I know, guys, when I film videos, I run past the horses. Don't get mad at me. So there's usually 2 here, but I haven't been here very long. Usually, if you pop into the island, give it 2 minutes or something just so that it can fully load. Because there are lots of spawn spots for butterflies here. So I'll run up, I'll go in through the trees here and check if there are any. So here's one, and then there's usually some in this area as well. And then I will go up here and check, and then through the trees, up the mountain, and check up by this house, and there's usually some up here as well. And then we come back down, and I usually follow along this side of the beach, and then go back up this way. As you can see, we're going basically just back down the tree. Then I'll go up again by this house and check, go back down. I'll then jump across the river ocean thing the river that connects to the ocean. And I will go up this side of the mountain. You see there's one right there. Totally missed it. It's okay. There's usually quite a few on this mountain right here, like usually quite a few. So definitely make sure you check right here. And then there's usually some back here as well on this little hill area. And then, you know, you're basically just circling back around to the very beginning. So yeah, there are a lot of trees. Just make sure you're checking in all the nooks and crannies. Like I said, because it is a smaller map, it does work very, very well to just do a quick circle. Honestly, sometimes what I'll do is I'll do some rounds and then I might get up to do something and I'll just let it run for 5-10 minutes. I'll come back, tons of butterflies have spawned back in, and I can get like 30 each round, like if I leave it running. Usually if I just keep going through over and over, it'll be like more like 15 to 20, but if I let it sit there for a little bit and give it time for things to spawn in, then you can get a ton that way. But each is decent, it's just whether you want to wait or not. I mean, you're still going to get a ton of butterflies either way. It's just kind of personal preference if you want to be running all the time or if you just want to let it sit, it's fine, you do you. I do both work very, very well. So actively doing this, like I said, I got 800 butterflies in about 3 or 4 hours. I'm not even kidding. It was super duper quick, super great way to get a ton of butterflies, and it's not hard. You're basically just following the outline of the forest tree. Not hard at all. So I hope you guys found this helpful, and if you did, make sure you click that like button down below and that subscribe button if you have not. That way I know you guys enjoy this kind of content and would like to see more. This is personally the best way that I have found to collect butterflies, and I hope it works for you guys as well. Remember to be kind, be smart, and stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video or the next live stream, whichever one comes first. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Happy butterfly hunting, collecting, whatever you want to say. Goodbye, everybody.